bit of surf. And I know a lot of us are trying to incorporate a little bit more fish into our routines weekly. Bring in Egg Harbor. What was it? Best fish 4 years in a row we were talking about last week with your today's special value. This is the seafood division of our #1 food company here at QVC, which is Rastelli. And today, bringing us something that is mild, that is flaky, has a little bit of panko around it, so you get a really great crunch. This is what Cape Hake is all about. From the Cape of Good Hope in the southern tip of Africa, brings this really mild, lovely fish. Now, more of these just came back into stock, and it's the first day this year it's been presented at this low of a price, and the stock up and save I'm about to tell you is wild. Now, you can get 10 of them home, and 10 of them come home for a sale price of $55.98. Works out to be $5.60 per fillet here. It's $11.20 on an easy pay. Or, I always love this, double the amount you get home without doubling the price. Now you're looking at a 20 count right here that you get 2 bags of 10 with a stock up and save on just about $42. $69.98 brings it home at a sale price, a $14 easy pay, and get a load of this. $3.50 a piece. It's wild. This is M88105. Now you can lock in all of those prices I just told you by locking in auto delivery every 60 days for a year. Really, that stock up and save of $42 is where it's at. But Cape Hake, oh, I'm already being told don't wait. Oh, don't wait on the 20 count. It's very popular, and we only have 1,200 to go around. That's not a lot. We just got them back. Brittany Rastelli is joining us, the director of culinary. Hello, my friend. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, too, with one of my favorite fish that we have at Egg Harbor. So at Egg Harbor, it's really important for us to let you know your source, where your seafood is coming from. And this one is really special. This Cape Hake actually comes from the southernmost tip of South Africa. And it swims around what is called the Cape of Good Hope. So the waters there are really strong. They're very nutrient dense. Those strong waters allow for really substantial fish. So this white fish is fleshy. It has a wonderful bite to it. It actually has more of a sweet flavor. So if you've had breaded white fish before, and they're pretty bland, this is not that. It stands really well on its own. But it's actually filleted, it's boneless, it's skinless, it's a whole piece of Cape Hake that has then been breaded with panko breadcrumbs, lightly seasoned, and then quickly par-fried for you. So that when you get this home, this is a cook from frozen option that you can put into your air fryer or your oven. Amazing on its own, really light on its own, and then it can be added as a base in some of your favorite recipes as well.
Yeah. Right out the gate, I'm thinking fish tacos, crunchy fish tacos. Can I grab a fork over here because I'm dying to try this? I haven't had this in a really long time, and you were the one who actually introduced me to Cape Hake for the very first time. But the way that you prepare it with that panko gives it just the perfect amount of crunch, of texture, which makes it so fun and versatile to play with.
It does. I mean, this is definitely one of the white fish out there that has that silky texture. The crunch from the panko and the light, seasoning there just allows for a really great seafood experience. So if you're someone that just kind of wants to start incorporating more seafood into your diet, this one is incredible for that.
It has a really good bite to it.
Doesn't it? It's like
the texture of this fish. It's a meaty fish, but it still flakes away with that silkiness.
Yes, it has that more, it's not like a steaky or chickeny pull. It has the silkiness on the inside, which again is one of my favorite types of white fish. I prefer all of the fish that have the silkier texture. I just think it has a nicer finish to it.
Was that a little mango salsa you popped on that?
That's exactly what it was.
Don't mind if I do.
So here we have 3 tacos that we made with 1.5 Cape Hake. So
That's
just to give you an idea, and you probably could even go a little bit less. So it really goes a long way.
So good on your salads. I see over here that you did some sliders with this. That is some crispy fish sliders. I mean, come on a perfect little bun. Is that some of your remoulade on there?
Exactly. So the sliders were basically created by my son. So
he's so smart.
He's the little hockey player that we have. He's always hungry. So we had some of the little buns around, and we just put the Cape Hake in the air fryer, pulled it out, and then we just made some sliders for
such a good
him
idea.
and a few of his friends. But it goes a really long way when you do it that way. So basically, from frozen is huge when
That's
you're pressed for time.
From frozen is music to this girl's ears. I am notorious for forgetting to take stuff out to defrost, or if I do take it out, then I forget that I took it out to defrost, and then it winds up getting ruined. So
Same.
this is instant gratification.
Yes, this comes in a resealable bag as well.
Nice.
Which I love because, again, a lot of times the packaging really ruins a product.
Right.
You know, things become freezer burned, or they become
right.
mystery meat or seafood in your freezer.
Mystery
You don't
meat.
know what they are. So this is going to come to you
Yeah.
in that resealable bag. So you just take out whatever it is that you need. And these are also IQF, meaning individually quick frozen. So you just take out whatever it is that you need, reseal it, and nobody's going to be all stuck together in here.
So let me remind you, you have your choice of either a 10 count or a 20 count. Now the 20 count is really, really popular, and there's a stock up and save of $41.98. Only 1,000 remain in the 20 count. There is auto delivery here. I had to double check. Every 60 days for a year, and you lock in a sale price. It's $11.20 on your 5 easy pays for the 10 count, $14 on an easy pay for the 20 count. That 20 count is flying out the proverbial QVC door as we speak, because this is the easiest way to incorporate a little bit more fish, a really nice, flavorful, and crunchy with that panko crusted white fish into your daily meals. Whether it is over pasta with the blistered cherry tomatoes and Kalamata olives, or it's over a salad. I love the tacos with a mango salsa. There's so much you can do with this.
There is. I mean, this is something that if you want to put it into your oven with a little bit of marinara sauce and some cheese, you can turn it into a Parmesan. So it has a lot of versatility to it,
that.
which I think is really important. It also is great for all seasons, but I love this one in the summertime too, because I mean, we grilled all weekend long.
Oh, yeah.
It was wonderful. But, you know, the one night it was raining and we didn't feel like going outside. So we did. We popped open the oven and put a whole 20 count in here for the 20 of us that were.
Whole 20 count?
It's exactly what we did.
Oh my goodness.
And then my mother-in-law made a nice big salad and baked a fry, and that was it. That's what we had for dinner. It was great.
Oh.
So nice and easy, especially when you have a big group. And again, they're individually quick frozen for you and in the resealable bag if you just want to take out one at a time.
This would be good over like a garden salad, like cucumbers and a honey mustard dressing. I don't know why I'm like craving honey mustard dressing with this fish right now. This is M88105, auto delivery every 60 days for a year. And it's just the easiest thing because you cook from frozen.
Yes.
Now you did it in an do you air fry? Do you bake? What do you do?
So right now I just pulled this one out of the oven, but
Okay.
you can put them in the air fryer as well. The air fryer is my go-to during the week when it's just a few of us.
Right.
Because it's only about 15 minutes in the air fryer.
You know, I just recently got my very first air fryer. It's a game changer, man.
Not having to wait for something to preheat.
I mean, it's so good, and you get such a great crisp on everything. All right, let me just remind you, a 10 count versus a 20 count. 10 count, absolutely, you can get it home. It's $11.20 on an easy pay. It works out to be $5.60 per fillet, but I am telling you that 20 count, you save $42 as a stock up and save, and now you're looking at each fillet, 20 of them at $3.50 a piece. That's a $3.50 dinner. You can't go through a drive-through for that. Now, if you do want that 20 count, now only 800 remain. It's a $14 easy pay. This is the brand where you know your source. It's so important to Ristelli's and Egg Harbor to always know your source.
That's true. And this is also, I remind everyone, a whole piece of fish. So this is a whole piece of Cape hake. It's not a processed, chopped up piece of fish that's been put back together. This is coming from the southernmost tip in South Africa, referred to as the Cape of Good Hope, where this fish swims in those really strong, nutrient-dense waters. It is wild caught. It comes out of the water there where the bones and the skin are taken off. It is filleted and it is lightly breaded with that panko crispy breading, a beautiful ratio of fish to the breading, just enough to give you that great crunch, and then really, really quickly par fried for you. So when you get it home, it is the simplest, most delicious option you can have in your freezer when you're in a pinch.
Video packages from where you source your fish from all over the world just give me such like FOMO. I want to just hop on a plane and get traveling. Take me to South Africa and feed me some Cape hake.
Road trip.
Let's go.
Plane trip. Boat trip.
Okay, you have a 10 count. It comes home for $11.20. It's $5.60 a piece. Or double it without doubling the amount of money you're spending. In fact, you're saving. We call it a stock up and save, almost $42. It's a $14 easy pay. It's $3.50 a piece. They just came back into stock. It's M88105, and auto delivery is every 60 days for an entire year. Brittany Rastelli, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, in just a couple minutes, we're going to take another look at our rockin'